Back in the shop, video number 4, I believe, on the viola. And made a little progress. I have the ribs off the mold, and I have the linings in, and already carved down one side of the lining. And you do that because you want the inside smooth and no sharp right angles or anything, because you want the sound to be able to move freely on the inside. At least that's what I've been told, and it makes sense to me. So that's what I've been doing, and it's pretty easy. Let me tell you what else. Also, I marked the African mahogany with the outline from the ribs, and I'll be cutting that out on the bandsaw, and we'll be starting on that pretty soon. So, but for now, we'll be carving the linings. And let's see if we can get so you all can see what the heck is happening here. And I don't know if you can really see that or not. You really can't see that. I have to do something better to see how we can make this happen. And I leave the lining square on the top, and I basically cut an angle into the rib on the inside. And it works real well. To be honest, this is kind of fun, kind of therapeutic. Also been working on the top, or not the top, the scroll, and it's coming along. Still has a long way to go, but general shape is there, and I'm happy with that. This viola has actually been going together pretty well. One thing I can tell you, if you're getting any glue outside the lines there, you're putting it down, it's hard as hell. And what I do then, take a little piece of sandpaper and sand it. Not real hard stuff. The linings give some strength to the ribs, and they also give you more glue surface when you glue the top on. One of the things that happens in a violin over the years, sometimes, not always, actually not a whole lot, but it's one of the things that happens, is a lining becomes loose and gives you a vibrating noise or a rattling noise. It's a pretty simple fix, but it requires a lot of work. Got to take the top off. And anytime you got to do that, it's going to cost you some bucks if you don't do it yourself. So today has been a fairly productive day. I played Mr. Plumber today. Went to my daughter's house. Fixed the plumbing problem there. It's good to see her and take care of the problem. This viola building is a whole new set of, not a set, information, or it's a learning process for me. All the numbers are different than what I'm usually doing with the violins, and the viola is a lot different. But I think it's coming along really well. So I switch back and forth on what I'm doing a lot, just because I can, I guess. One of the harder parts, really not hard, it just takes time, is the scroll. When it gets tight into here, it's a little harder to get the knife in there where you want it, or the gouge, whatever you're using. little bites. Eventually you get it. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Working on the linings, trace the ribs onto the back, working on the scroll and the neck, and I'll be cutting out the African mahogany, and we'll be working on a back pretty soon. And that's pretty much basically the same as a violin. I still have to make some more templates on the arching, and arching is another thing that it's kind of suggestive or whatever on a viola. I mean, there's no real set plan for them. They're kind of your own individual style, I guess it can be. And I mean, there's guidelines, but you can, on a violin, it's pretty strict, although people do it their own way. I do it my own way. But if you're making copies, you got to be strict. If you're making originals, then you go with the flow, go with what you want. And I prefer going with what I want and what the wood feels like. And I think they look good. I think they sound good. And that's what counts. So that's all I have this time. So I'll see you guys on a few days, I guess. And we'll have this cut out. And I don't know. In the comments, you can say, I'd want to see you cut it out on the bandsaw. But everybody kind of knows what cutting bandsaw looks like. So, you know, I can't see that being interesting. But if you really want to see that step, I'll show it to you. So all you got to do is say that. And if you're still watching, subscribe and watch this viola be built. And I appreciate it. And I think I got 799 subscribers now. So trying for 1,000. So got a ways to go. But I appreciate all of you. And if you comment, I generally write you back. So I'll talk to you later.